when are international students supposed to apply for fully funded scholarships around the world, and when are the international students who have applied and got admission supposed to start their studies in those particular countries? Welcome everyone, this is EBM Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. We are talking about scholarship opportunities. The best way to talk about these opportunities is to know the timeline. By understanding the timeline, you'll be in a position to know how to prepare, what resources do you need to have, and when you can be able to start your studies. All those kind of things are related. So don't wake up in the brand new year and say, oh, the New Year's resolution for this year, I'm going to study in Europe, I'm going to study in America, I'm going to study in Canada, while you didn't apply the year before, because you do not know the timeline. So you wake up and just come up with what we call the New Year's resolution without knowing what processes, what resources you need to have. So stay with me here. I'm going to give you the understanding of the timeline for people to apply for the fully funded scholarship opportunities. In order to apply for the scholarship opportunities, you need to know the following things. There is a time to apply. Majority of the scholarships, you apply between the month of August to December. Most of the scholarships, I didn't say all, most of the scholarships. Some, they go also up to January and February. Very rare to find it up to March. So most of the scholarships is August to December, fewer going up to the month of February, January and February. So you apply August to that particular December to go to study in August of the following year. That's how it is. If you finish the deadline is January or February, you'll be going to study in the same year. But majority, you have to apply a year before. So, international students are usually admitted and are supposed to start their studies in what we call fall semester. In the United States, we call fall semester, but in Europe, they call autumn semester. Though there are different types of semesters like spring, there is summer, there is winter. But for international students, the new academic year is in August, or some is in September. So that is when majority of international students are enrolled to start to study. But if you're going to pay for your own, majority of the countries will allow you to go anytime. There are some countries, they don't care whether you are paying for yourself, whether you're getting a scholarship, still you have to go for the month of August, just like how Norway does. You have to go in August if you're international students, whether you are paying for yourself, whether you have a scholarship. So that means you need to be graduated. You have to have full your results. Because don't say, oh, I want to apply while I'm in the final year. Most of the scholarships, yeah, there are some they might allow you. Most of the scholarships, 99%, they want you on the day of applying, before the deadline, to have the full results. Very rare they can allow you to submit down the road. So that is number one. So you need to finish your education, your bachelor's degree if you're applying for master's. You need to have master's if you're applying for PhD. Obviously, you need to have the examinations which are required, the required tests like English proficiency, GRE, GMAT, whatever the appropriate depending on where you are going to apply. You need to have people who can recommend you. You need to have statement of purpose. You need to prepare your resume, OCV, all those things you need to prepare before the application time. Don't you see the application today and you say, oh, I want to apply today. It doesn't come that way. So prepare yourself. Know the timeline to apply for these opportunities. Know the timeline when you are supposed to start your studies so that you can plan accordingly. I believe you have understood what I mean. That was a very clear and short message to you to know the timeline. Thank you so much. I appreciate for your continued support. This is EBM from Missouri, United States of America.